Hey there, Happy New Year, you guys. I am Jerry, and welcome back to the show, The Chicago Griller. This is the channel where I share my favorite tips, tricks, and recipes for the Weber Q. If you think that I can help you out, definitely hit that like button and subscribe. I don't think there's a better way to start the new year off than by having a big and hearty breakfast. And there's nothing bigger and nothing heartier than the full English breakfast. Well, in my case, almost full English breakfast, because I think I'm going to take a pass on the blood sausage. But there are still quite a number of components, so let's just get straight into the cook. There is very little prep required for the full English breakfast fry-up, so we're just going to go straight out to our Weber Q. The first thing that we will do is remove half of the grill grates and replace it with the Weber Q griddle. Once in place, we'll just turn the gas knob to high for preheating, pop the ignition, and let this come up to temperature. After a few minutes, the grates have heated up a bit, so I am going to scrape the grill grates clean with this grill brush and then season it with some olive oil. Make sure you get both the grates as well as the griddle. You will lose a lot of heat with the lid open, especially in the winter, so I need to shut the lid and let this come on back up to temperature. So after about 10 to 15 minutes, I have my Weber Q turned to a medium heat and it has been cleaned and seasoned. So now let's add our food. Today I'm starting off with some Canadian bacon. It's the best equivalent that I could find to European style bacon. Next up, I'm going to add some breakfast sausage links. These are Boar's Head brand sausage links. They're a little bit thicker than your standard pork sausage links that you find in grocery stores. Once they're all on the grill, I'm going to add some halved mushrooms that I have seasoned lightly with salt and pepper, and add those to the griddle. Next up, I'm going to add some red pepper rings that I've sliced up. These are not typically part of the English breakfast, but I use them because they're great egg yolk holders. So I'll now crack eggs into each of these red pepper rings. And you'll see you can't contain all the egg whites within the red pepper, but that's okay. We're just trying to trap the yolk so that it doesn't run together. Perfect. And now I'm just going to rearrange some of these ingredients to make sure I have room to add the tomatoes later on in this cook. And it looks like I will. So I'll go ahead and shut this lid now and let these ingredients cook for about 2 minutes. And after 2 minutes, let's open the lid and check on our progress. Looks pretty good. First thing we're going to do is give our mushrooms a little toss and stir. Now let's turn over each piece of bacon on our grill. And perfect. Those are perfect grill marks, so these are coming along nicely. Next, we're also going to turn our sausage links so that they cook evenly, and also push them over to the side so that I have room to add the tomato halves. These tomato halves were seasoned with salt and pepper, and we're going to lay them down round side down first. The eggs aren't ready to flip yet, so we're going to shut the lid and let these ingredients all cook for 2 minutes. And once again, 2 minutes later, for a current elapsed grilling time of 4 minutes, we're going to check on everything once again and give everything a turn, a flip, and toss. And check out all the steam coming off from this food. Remember, it is 30 degrees Fahrenheit outside here in Chicago today. That's -1 degree Celsius for all of you outside of the US. It's never too cold to be cooking on your Q. Anyways, at this stage, you'll see the egg whites are set, so we're ready to give all our fried eggs a flip. And see how easily it releases from the griddle after 4 minutes. There we go. And my third and final egg. Perfect. And of course now, time to shut the lid and let this cook for another 2 minutes. And finally, after 2 more minutes, and 6 minutes of total cooking time, I'm ready to pull all of my ingredients off of this grill. Now, to complete this breakfast, you'll also need to heat up some baked beans. So after you pull everything off of the grill, open up a can of baked beans and heat it up in the microwave or on a stovetop. Although it takes a little bit longer, I recommend using a stovetop because it will heat it up evenly and prevent the beans from bursting. Now, I've not forgotten the bread, I just didn't have room to toast it up. And first thing I can do is relight my grill since the wind blew out the flame. And now, add some slices of bread and toast them up on the grill. Shut the lid and let that toast for a minute or two to your desired level of crispiness. Then arrange everything nicely on a single dish, and you have your almost full English breakfast made on a Weber Q with a Weber Q griddle. Does this look hearty and filling or what? This is exactly what I need for the new year and get some meat on my bones. Perfect. Okay, so one meal into the new year and I've already broken my New Year's resolution of eating healthier. But that's okay. This meal was delicious and tasty and filling, which is maybe all we could ask for in 2021 after a rough 2020. Anyways, as always, if you enjoyed the content on this video, I would really appreciate it if you hit that like button, commented, or subscribed. Thanks again for watching today. I can't wait to see y'all again next time. I've got a lot of great meals, tips, and tricks lined up for the new year. I'll see you next time. Bye now.